So, are you overwhelmed by all these words in a Java program? Don't worry, I'm here to explain. To begin with, line 1, we have our first word, public. In other words, it is also called a keyword. A keyword means it has a specific meaning to it. So, public has a specific meaning to it in Java language, which means it is a visibility modifier. In other words, an access modifier. So what are access modifiers? Here it means, because it says public, it means it can be accessed by other classes. And for example, if you remove it, your program will still run, but now it kind of means the same. This class can be accessed by other classes. So why not put it back in? So I believe I'm able to clear what public means. So it means this class is accessed by other classes. And now we come to the word keyword, class. So this means we are defining a class, and class, after the keyword class we have a capital C circle. So this is the way we define a class, right? So so this is our class, and our class runs from line 1 till line 6, and this is the I usually say it like this is the boundary of a class. So a class starts from line 1 until line 6. And then next we come to our main method. Here again we have it public because we want it to be accessed by other classes. So after public we have, so public means this method can be accessed by other classes. And then we have static. So static means a static method is called without creating an instance of a class. So we have static specifically here because this is our program and we want Java to call this method without creating an instance of this class. And then we want to move on to void. Void means that we are not expecting this method to return anything. And even here it's not returning anything, and we're just printing something. We don't want to return anything, so that is why it has a void. And then we have main. So main, it's like a keyword, you can say. So your class circle has a main method. So how you define a main method? By the word main. So that is it, main. And then you have in the parentheses you have argument. Oh sorry, I should have changed it to args. So in this arg string, that we have an array of type string which is called args, and you can name it anything. As I was running before, usually our program looks like this: public static void main string args. So args, you can name it apples, you name it anything, cows, buffaloes, anything. So it doesn't matter because you are giving it, so because this is a string, an array of type string. We usually don't use it, but this gives us a capability to pass arguments of type string that we can use while running our program. Usually you can do this when you're running your program from terminal, but here, since we're not doing that, we can simply use system.out.print. And something I forgot to tell, that this method has a curly bracket, opening curly bracket, and then a closing curly bracket, similar to how we have a class. So the boundary, so since this method, this main method lies inside a class, So its curly bracket starts from here until here. So anything within these curly brackets will be considered that information is within that method. So when this method is ran, it will print out, it will do the following, it will execute the following statements. So the first one is system.out.println. So what does system mean? System is a final class. So it's calling a class with dot out. So out means it will, we are expecting it to output something. So what we are expecting it? We are expecting it to print something. So println, println, whatever we want to say. Println is a method which can print few things. For example, it can print a string. This is a string with double quotes. Within double quotes or statement, it will be called a string. And then in another, this is similar. Here we are printing 5. So it will print 5, which is an int. And that's it. And something, a statement in Java should always end with a semicolon. That's it. That's all it is about this simple Java program. And if you like my content, please do like, share and subscribe, guys.